Hey guys, Lepo here from the Vaeles, and welcome to another episode of Put It On The Couch. On here, we try and keep it raw, humorous, bit of banter, but it's all to benefit others, and that's what we try to do. I've got my co-host over here, my brother Wanyae.
What's poppin'?
And I've got two very special guests all the way from Sydney, Mount Druitt. It's the Burna over here.
Doing.
And his brother Dan the Man. Welcome, Usos.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. Well, thanks for coming all the way to CNS, boys. Welcome to 4870, Cairns.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here, man. What did you think when you arrived? Like when you guys saw the green mountains, did it buzz you out?
Yeah, it was just, when I walked out of that plane, it was just so hot.
Yeah,
it gave me Bali vibes.
Yeah.
So is the first one. It's hot.
Yeah, also. Yeah, you would have been buzzing out because in Sydney, you're used to wearing like tracks and all that. Yeah.
Tracksuit shorts.
Oh, man. Well, welcome, boys. It's good to have you guys. I mean, men. Welcome, men.
Yeah.
It's good to have you, lads. Yeah. But yeah, bro, let's kick it off, We'll go straight into it. The boys here do motivational runs. They do really long kilometers. I'm talking like 40 plus kilometers.
That's really long.
And they step it up every single time. You just recently did a big one. It was 78. Hats off to you guys, bro.
Thank you.
It's an awesome thing for you to do, especially to discipline yourself because it comes with a big variety of obstacles. But yeah, man, we'll get into it. First question would be, what got you on it, bro? What kick-started this whole journey, this whole movement?
No, I was like, put on so much weight, Like, it got to the point where I had to ask someone to help me off the couch.
How much did you weigh?
150. Yeah. And then I started training. I went on a water fast, 11 days. Just strictly water, no food. I dropped 20 kilos. And then I started eating I went on a strict diet. It was fruit and chicken.
Yeah.
And I dropped more kgs. And then I think I was sitting at 130 when I done my first walk, the city to Mount Druitt.
You're still a bit of weight, yeah.
42 kilometers. So the only person I knew in my head who would help me finish this was my brother Dan. So I called him. I was like, "Us, you reckon you can come with me and push me finish this this walk?"
Yeah.
Walk and jog. And he's like, "Yeah, sweet, I'll come." And then he called me back and he's like, "Oh, nah, I can't come." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Oh, I might run past and I'll forget about you." I was like, "Bro, surely come.
Yeah.
Come push me, this is my journey. I want help, And then yeah, he just did. I kept on calling and he just wouldn't answer my phone.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, all good, all love there, So then I caught the train from St. Mary's to Town Hall.
Yeah.
And then some reason I end up in Surrey Hills. I don't know why. And then I started from there.
For those who don't know, what's the distance between Surrey Hills and Mount Druitt or the city?
42 to 45.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, especially at the weight you were at.
Yeah.
130, you started your run.
130.
Was there a point where you were just like, what the hell am I thinking?
So when I got to Wentworthville, so it's Great Western. When I got on that, because it's a long road.
Yeah.
I don't know what is Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
No, what happened? This guy knows something, bro.
I know.
I feel like I'm missing out on something right now.
Can't laugh. Nah, but yeah, shout out to Nella. She pulled through.
Yo, shout out to Nella.
Yeah, she pushed me through. She seen me finish. She seen my eyes and everything. She just seen that I was just proper gone,
That's mad, bro. It's good to have someone on your back like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess when you're doing a journey alone, especially when you're starting it and you haven't worked through the strength or even some of the wisdom you need to push through some of that head noise, it's good to have someone backing you. And for those who don't know, Nella is our sister. So shout out to Nella.
Shout out to Nella.
Yo. I call her the evil lady because, to friends, she's a nice girl. But to family, she's not a nice person.
I promise.
No, we love you, sis. Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
What about you, bro? When you first found out this guy was about to do 40 kilometers, were you like, nah, he's joking? Or did you actually believe him?
I want to hear this.
I'll be honest, bro. I never knew that this guy was doing the walk. Oh, but like, yeah, he did message me.
Yeah.
He messaged me. I was with my dad
Yeah.
at Bunnings, and then I told him I couldn't do it. When I seen these videos, when I was at work, all the work people, it was like to me, fuck, your brother actually walked from the city to Miami. I was like, yeah, fucking know.
Like, yeah, of course he did. When did he do that? It's like, if you know, you know, way. It's one of those ones. Well, when you first kicked off, bro, the first time you did it, how did you feel when you were done? Like, what kind of feelings were going through your head? Were you
Till this day,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, till this day, me and my brother, till this day, we still think we haven't done it. Do you agree with me? Yeah. Till this day, we still think we haven't completed those walks because it doesn't kick in until you sit in the car
Yeah.
and then you listen to like a slow as jam and then you think to yourself, fuck, we done that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like when you look back and you see some of the ventures you've done
Yeah.
and you buzz out, man, that's crazy. Yeah.
100%.
What about you, bro? When you jumped in when did you jump in for your first time?
Wollongong.
Oh, Wollongong, yeah.
Yeah, Wollongong.
And how many kilometers? Kilometers?
We banged
Kilometers?
out 60.
60.
We had to stop because the police,
Yo.
they put us over. We couldn't be walking on the Hume Highway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they done their thing, searched us, and they said we'll drop you off to Campbelltown Station. And I said to my brother and my other mate, shout out Pox.
Shout out
Shout out
Fox.
Pox.
Yeah, my other mate, look, that's a sign. God said to us, you know, let's pull the pin here because it was raining.
Yeah.
We're walking in the rain, running in the rain. Yeah, and everything was just heavy on us.
Yeah.
Sore legs, everything was just kicking in.
Oh, yeah. You don't take those things into account sometimes,
Yeah.
eh? Do you have like a big gapping space to run on the Hume Highway? Is that...
Look, how I see it is, it's you versus you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like if it's a small line, just follow that. Like everyone behind each other, and just make sure. Oh, you just call out if you see a truck coming.
Yeah.
Everyone push to like the side.
So the cops gave you a lift back.
Yeah, they gave us a lift back from Hume Highway,
Yeah.
and it was probably like 5 minutes from Campbelltown Station.
And you managed to complete at least the 60 kilometers.
60 kilometers, yeah.
What's the kilometer total? It'll be 40, 60, and then
40. Blue Mountains was 65, and then Wollongong to Campbelltown was 60. Then Hellenberg 78 kilometers, the 20-hour one.
what's that?
That's like 1,000 kilometers.
Oh yeah,
nah,
2 something.
255 or 2.
Yeah, the
that's
next one will add up to like 350. Yeah,
That's a big one, bro.
yeah.
Look good.
Nah, straight out. If I could say who's the fittest in Mountie and who can run for ages, I'll say my brother. On my birthday, we done 24 Ks. This kid got it in an hour and 30 minutes.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Super
Solid.
soldier.
And we still had like 3 hours to
See?
go, and I was like, my back.
This man, this man right here.
Nah, big ups to you, bro.
Solid, big
Big
ups,
ups to
bro.
the Uso.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Also, tell me, at what point was it more of a mind game than it was the physical game? Because if you look into some of your videos, you get really emotional.
Yeah.
At what point did that emotion come out more than the pain your body was going through?
When I hit the 50K mark, so our recent walk, I hit the 50K mark, and then that's when I started having head noise. I was telling my brother, I'm about to cry, Soleh. And then,
Yeah, because you tear up in some of your videos.
yeah, and then he goes, yeah, same.
I
You
was
cry, I'll cry with you.
Mm.
Yeah, I was.
And then that motivated us to push ourselves. And I was telling him, I was like, bro, let's let it all out, you know, because when we get to that finish line, like our parents are going to be happy
Mm.
that we finished it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I got emotional because my brother was next to me, and if I was on the 1 outs,
Mm.
I would have poured out like straight out. I would have like said to someone to come pick me up. But yeah, shout out to my brother, you know,
Yeah,
doing
shout
this
out.
with me, and like got big love for you, bro.
So like that Seki as, bro.
Seki.
That's mad love. Because it's true, bro.
Yeah.
The thing about head noise, but even you versus yourself, it's hard to remind yourself that you're not identified by those weaknesses or by those opinions or interpretations of yourself, in a sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't identify you. So the transformation would have been really emotional, which is really awesome, bro. That was really good to hear, bro. But what about yourself also?
Oh, the thing is, me and my brother have different journeys, but we share the same blood. Doing it together was scary as well. It was pretty hard, but I was with my blood. I just had to keep the faith up.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Nah, I get what you mean. The also here, for those who don't know, he doesn't really talk as much. He's more of a doer. But I find that the also here usually likes to keep it quiet. And then I hear that as soon as you guys do the run and that, keep pushing, what are you doing? He's on your ass, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
He's on my
Keeps you
ass,
going,
yeah.
bro, which is awesome.
My brother, he disciplines me, he yells at me, swears at me, but I don't take it to heart. So whoever takes it to heart out there,
Yeah.
then I don't know what you're doing. But if you take it like, oh yeah, it means something, like he wants you to be better, then take it like that. But yeah, that's how I take it.
Comes from a place of love
Yeah.
and not from hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no earphones.
Oh, no earphones on the first
No
run.
earphones at all.
Wait, so you had no music?
Nothing.
You just
Sorry,
you and the oxygen, huh?
Just me and the oxygen.
Aye,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even go for a run if I don't have earphones.
No earphones, yeah. So that's where that word popped up in my head noise. No earphones, raw dogging it, yeah, put it all out there.
Yeah.
So that's where I say, oh, boys, do you got spare headphones? And I'll turn around and be like, headphones? We don't need headphones. Let's raw dog it, you know? Let's show them how raw we can do this. But, you know, like some boys bring their earphones, like, I don't mind, you know?
It is what it is at that
Yeah,
point.
it is what it is.
100%.
That's straight soldier right there.
You know, like, I had a saying, you versus you, and lazy is not a word in my dictionary.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's in my dictionary.
I
Seki.
need your
In my
dictionary.
Yo.
But shout out to Kobe.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to Kobe.
Kobe.
I was calling him and I'll say, oh, so I got like 20 Ks left. And then he kept on pushing me. So yeah, that's the only guy I called. It was only him and Nels. So yeah.
Discipline is one of the hardest things, in my opinion, to learn. You could get, I guess, several jobs with any skill set that you pick up or learn. But discipline helps you take that journey to keep those jobs, to keep moving in that industry. But the beauty of it is that you manage to develop a stronger bond amongst each other. This walk has so many benefits for you guys and benefits for others, which is awesome, bro. I really liked hearing that. That was mad.
That was mad.
What about you, also? Did you like build more muscle, like, or did you like lose a lot? Were you bigger before?
Yeah, I had a dad bod.
We. How much kgs did you lose?
Fuck, heaps. Not, yeah, but heaps, yeah.
Do you remember your starting weight?
100 or something.
What?
Wait, what are you now?
84.
So you were 100 and something
Yeah.
to 84 to this magnificent
Solid,
specimen.
because you look good.
So you
bro.
look good.
Did you just lose weight just from the running?
No. Yeah, I lost weight drugs.
Also, first it was drugs.
Yeah.
Speak your truth, also, yeah. Let us
Lot
know
of-
how that was. Yeah,
It
yeah.
was ugly.
Yeah.
Went through dark as well.
Mm.
And the way I explain it,
Yeah.
it's a bit kind of off.
Let's just go hardy, bro.
So explain it the way you want to
Yeah, the
explain
way you
it.
want
boss.
also.
Yeah, when I was fat, and I found out she cheated on me.
Oui.
It hit me, but I still push to keep going with my brother as well.
Yeah.
There's more to explain it, but the way I explain it to you guys, it's, I don't know. I just went to another path, through dark, and I just took drugs
Yeah.
alone,
Yeah.
mostly of ice,
Mm.
cocaine.
Yeah.
lost myself during that stage in my life.
Yeah.
There's more to say, but I miss you kids.
Mm.
BJ,
Yo.
Loana,
Yo.
Giselle.
Yeah.
Look at your dad right now doing podcasts.
Yo.
Yo.
Adios.
Shout out to the kids.
And shout out to these two here.
Thanks, also.
Thanks, also.
My brother inspired me to make a change.
Yeah, man.
It's what I need. And yeah.
It's a really real situation. And I bet you any money there were people sitting in that same boat. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You found an outlet.
Mm.
And thank God you had your brother there. You know what? Thank God in general.
100.
You know what I mean?
Amen.
For you to have moments like that where you recognize where you're at and it's time to make a change, I call it a revelation. I feel like God reveals things to you in some of the hardest moments because you can't recognize salvation without suffering.
Amen.
And I don't mean to say that in a way to twist anything biblically, but that's really the concept behind it. Even shout out to the kids again. That
Shout out
was
to the
awesome.
kids.
I'm a father. We're both fathers.
Indeed.
And bro, I couldn't walk in your shoes also. I honestly couldn't walk in your shoes. It's a journey I can't picture myself in. And so for you showing me that type of strength is inspiring. So props to you. And like, thank the Lord, bro, because God is good, bro. That's
All
awesome.
the time.
Amen.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So I'll give you one of these as well. But yeah, people, for those watching, you know, we see your likes and comments and that, but I hope that you feel encouraged by stuff like that. You know, I bet you any money that one of you are going through the same thing. You know, if also here can pick himself up, you can too. You're not defined by those weaknesses. So I hope hearing his testimony in a sense really encourages you people as well. I absolutely love that. And I feel encouraged by that. And it makes me more grateful for what I have now, bro. It really does.
Yeah. Now I know you got your brother from day one, but who are the other boys that you want to shout out to that have been with you on this journey?
Yo, because that's right. You got a group.
Yeah. So I want to shout out Bert,
Shout out Bert.
Shout out Bert.
Sammy,
Shout out Sammy.
Kingy. I want to shout out to the CDP boys too, showing love. Malo, Daha, and the Last Man Standing boys. So CJ, Big D, and my Syrian brothers.
Yo,
Yeah, shout
and,
out to
shout out
boys.
to those lads.
I just want to shout out to my blood brothers, J, B, V, and the little ones. Using my blood, I'll go all the way for yous. And obviously, this headache next to me.
Yo.
What?
Nah, shout out to all of you
Shout
guys.
out to all the
Love
boys.
Yo, love.
Love. Also, Burna, I want to ask you something. Run it straight. How did that come about? Because I've seen you,
Yo.
and it's like as big and powerful as I am. I'm telling you, I'll never go on that. So, how did that even come about?
Me and Cheeky were talking about it on social media. And I told him, bro, he's doing one in Miami. But this was like 2 months before the comp started.
Yeah.
So my name was already on the list. And I was losing weight for it.
Yeah,
Because I had to be a certain weight to compete. So it was like light heavyweight or heavyweight. And I chose light heavyweight. So I had to drop down to 110. So I entered the Mount Druitt one. The atmosphere was just so beautiful.
Yeah. Anyone who knows Running Straight knows
Yeah.
Mount Druitt packed that one out. That was
that looked crazy.
that was mad.
Yeah, I done my thing. Made it to the grand final, and shout out to my toko Miles.
Yo, shout out.
Shout out.
Your body was just like a metal steel, man.
Oh,
But yeah, shout out to you, Toko. Big love, all respect, man. I entered the one in Campbelltown.
Yeah, I watched that one recently.
Yeah, I went there. I was iffy at the start because I don't know who's there, you know, like people. I was rocking night shift, so shout out to night shift.
Shout out.
shout
You
out.
know, I went there, done my interview, and you guys seen my first round.
Yeah,
I don't know why they lined me up with that guy, but he's seen death. I felt sorry for him. But it is what it is. He had balls to run it.
100, bro.
And like big respect to my Aussie brother.
Yeah.
Big respect to you, brother. And yeah, like people were like getting knocked out, and then it ended up with me and Addison in the semi-finals. He's a big contester,
Yeah.
Addison. So shout out to my boy Addison.
Shout out.
Yeah, and the banter was there, and then he whacked the ball on my chest, and he said, "Come." And so you could hear everyone go, "Ooh."
Yeah.
And then I done my shoulder. I walked over to my brother. I said, quickly rub my shoulder. Because I was about to pull out. I was about to say, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go all in. If I get dropped, I get dropped.
Yeah.
I win. One of the hosts
Yeah.
started in the back to cheer me up. But I was already like emotional. Like I was already gone. And when Charisma said 3, 2, 1, Alu.
Yep.
I just ran and I wasn't thinking about nothing. I just, look, I'm just going to run it. Whatever happens, happens. So I got dropped. So big shout out to Addison.
Yo, shout
Dropped
out.
me.
Shout out.
He even messaged me and said, bro, like, I felt like you knocked me out. And I was like, I knocked you out. You knocked me over. You took the cup. Big respect to you.
Yeah.
Sick you.
You wanted it more than me. So yeah, that's basically it. But I'm gonna go for a third round. So
Yo.
whatever area they're gonna do it, I'll be there. I'll be running it again, and yeah.
Or when you get the dates, let us know. We might
over.
fly down and watch that one. Eh?
Shout out to Rodney, Leo,
Yo, shout out to the boys.
Kuzma, Cheeky for hosting this. Appreciate the love and support and having me at the Mount Druitt and Campbelltown event.
Yeah, shout out to the lads.
Shout out to the
Running straight is awesome. But yeah, shout out to all them lot again. Love.
If you don't know about running straight, search it up.
Yeah, bro. You'll see a photo of me as the thumbnail. And then if you see a guy who looks like him, that's me.
Tell it then. Look at me real quick. What happened to your eye?
So I was going to ask that. I was going to be like, can we dress the elephant in the room? This guy's got stitches on his eye, bro. I don't know if you can see that. What happened there also?
Yeah, shout out to my older brother.
Name him was.
Big. He hit me with the chair. Yeah. But yeah, so remember that?
You remember that also?
It's ugly. And then you hit me with the chair, and then
What kind of chair was? Metal? Wood?
no, wood,
Yo,
wooden chair.
and then what happened?
And then he hit me, and I didn't felt nothing.
But really?
I felt you were there. What the heck?
What the hell?
Are you serious? Nah, and yeah, he hit me, and then fuck, I was still going, and then this guy was like to Dad, he needs to go to hospital because it's open.
Because it's open.
And then yeah, my dad and Ace took me to the hospital, and yeah, got stitches.
Solid. For those who don't know, anyone who was part of a big family, especially when you got heaps of brothers and there's heaps of boys in the family, bro, fighting is on the norm. Just not the chair part. The chair, chair part, that one's definitely unique. This guy's caught me off guard a few times, and he hasn't ceased to amaze me at all, bro. I'm telling you, you guys are crack up, man. How many stitches did you get?
5.
Bro, did you even hear that?
Wait, how many?
How many stitches? How many stitches did you get? How many did you get? 5?
5, yeah, 5.
5.
Solid. Nah. I don't care what anyone else says, bro. Soldier.
Straight soldier.
You're a soldier. I bet you when you turned around to your brother, he's like, nah, you should go to hospital. You were just like, nah. Let it bleed. It's just blood, bro. Ah, that's crack up.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, 100%. It's all love at the end of the day.
Love you, B.
love you too, so.
Shout out to B.
Shout out to B. I'm gonna call him Big B right now.
Yeah, that's big bro.
Yo,
100%.
no beefles.
No chairs either.
No beefles. Or I'm staying in my lane. Nah, but love.
Love. All right. Also, looking back at your past selves, what would you tell them knowing what you know now?
Also, please hit number 3.
Oh, got yous.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I felt that.
Yep. How did you feel when the chair hit you? You want to hit number 3?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But besides that, bro, we've come to the end of our podcast. I want to say a massive thank yous for yous coming all the way from Mount Druitt, Sydney, all the way to 48 CNS. You guys are a different perspective. We needed that, bro. It was deeper than what I thought. It was heavier than what I thought.
Yep.
So thank you, guys.
No, we appreciate it.
Thank
you
yous.
for having
Thank
us
you,
here.
guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for showing us around. It's very humid out here.
You're welcome. Moose.
So yeah, shout out to the brothers out here. Give them a follow.
Yo,
And yeah, be tuned.
for all those watching, we see you guys. We see your likes, your comments, your follows, your shares. Thank yous for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed what you saw today on the potty. And yeah, much love. Much love. Take care. God bless and stay blessed.
God bless.